welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody. Hope everybody's been having a good day so far. Today we are having a look at my Starlight driving settlement build. I actually enjoy doing this one a lot. As you probably know, this is actually a very big building area. You got pretty big. If we have a look here, we got the main entrance, so you can build basically from here where the gate is, all the way to the back where the big screen is there on the other side. And for those who don't know, this is a, it's like a cinema, but outside for those that don't know that. So we quickly go up here, just get a bit of view. You can see I used these box cars for the first time. Never actually built with those. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think of everything I wanted to say here now. But, well, let's start at the front gate. Okay, so obviously here we got our Minutemen camp right in front. This is the edge of the building area. We got our caravanners that can obviously come and stop by over here. We work this way around. Here's our market. So we've got all our stalls here for everybody that's selling things. You can see it's very basic.
Not many
just
doctors.
Roof and everything. Places to sit. And this guy, he's supposed to be the doctor, but he keeps standing on the wrong side of the counter. So I don't know, he's confused for some reason. This is the original building. You can see this blue building where the movies and everything comes in, and you've got our two.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
No, I'm not. We've got our two people that serve all the customers here. You can see all the drinks and everything.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
There's coffee and booze and everything all over the place here, which they serving to everybody. There's some storage. We've got storage here, and obviously I cleaned everything up, so there's no garbage and things lying around. There used to be a bed here, and hey, there's still a water line over here. There used to be a bed and things here. When you come here the first time you explore, you'll find a bed and some things you can gather up. Here's one of the projectors. Unfortunately, this is not like, what's the other one? In Far Harbor, where it automatically is showing a picture for you, so you don't have to worry about showing anything. But now, unfortunately, I don't have that. Okay, obviously Starlight Diner, and it's open. We have our power supply running from our generator down over there, which we'll get to in a second. We got some Halloween decorations. I thought I'll add it in just for a little bit of extra character. Where's all my people that's supposed to be around the campfire? It disappeared. Okay, well, let's move on to
What I call a good
enemy
day.
spawn points.
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Enemy spawn points. Here's the first one.
Need to get back to
You
Diamond
can
City
see
one of
all
these
the
days. Biggest town I ever
firepower.
saw.
Enemy spawn point right here. On the edge, on the boundary of your build area. So if I just switch on my stats, I'm not in the build area. Just switch it on. Okay, you'll see, here's the boundary of your building. It goes all the way down to there, all the way there, and then right to the back. You can see there where the hillside starts. Now this is where they spawn, literally. And if we have a look at our stats, you can see I've got 36 people here. Enough food, water, the power, defense is nice and high, and happiness is doing well. So far it's doing pretty good. So this is our first enemy spawn point.
Easy living.
Literally right there by the fence. And here we got two more. Now this is where most of the spawning comes from that I've had. Now you've got one spawn point up here. And you can see that's pretty high up. Now the one spawn point is literally here where this tree trunk and this bush is. On this hillside here. And this one I made even higher, because obviously this very big hill that we have here. So if you go from where this tree trunk is here, and you go straight, So you see, there's the tree trunk, you got a spawn spot. Here's the tree trunk, and you got a spawn spot. But this spawn spot is right here at the back by this fence. This big tree standing here. Here's our spawn spot right here. So when the guys spawn here, they come down. You see these barrels. And then they make their way down wherever or whatever spawns. Goes down that way. Yes, used to be an old house and everything over here. Which is long time gone. So that's why I've got that. The fence is so high. You can see it just looks over this little hill area down to the back here. So anything that spawns anywhere on this hill is going to get blasted by these cannons. And then obviously I've got two security guards that are supposed to stand over there. I had a little dog house. If we come here with dog meat or any other dogs that maybe want to call this place home, so they can go in there. There's our workshop, and I didn't change anything inside here. I just cleaned it a bit. So these things are all here when you find this place. I just added some light to it. And then we move on. Okay, so we got our little market area. You can see this actually looks cool from the outside. We've got some colored lights and lighting on the inside. And you see that
Got
one
a
big
dangerous
light?
look about you.
That
Hope you
big
ain't here
light,
for me.
lady, I'm trying to talk. That big light that's there, that's the original light that was inside the diner area. I just added these other two on the
I
sides.
remember
because
the
it
last
looks
time
similar.
I had clean fingernails.
Why does everybody talk to me while I'm busy talking? It's rude.
Yeah?
Crazy. But anyway, so I added in the lights there, so it's got the same look as the original one. And then colored lights on the
I got
sides.
work to do. Can't talk now.
Actually, I couldn't add a colored light on this side. For some reason, it doesn't allow me to put anything
Ain't
there.
looking for trouble, I hope.
But that's
If you ain't been
alright.
up to see Grey
And then
Garden,
this
you
is
should
our
go.
bar
The
area.
whole
So we've
place
got
is
a
run by robots.
bar restaurant over here as well. Added some more of the lights. So we've got the diner sitting areas, but obviously where everybody comes and sits. We are serving food.
Huh?
There's some more drinks and booze things, and this is obviously our
I need to
barman.
get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town
And
I
our
ever
bar's
saw.
doing well. Just add a little bit of decoration on the walls here. Some color. Nice with the posters and some paintings and things. So that's looking good. And then we head up here. We've got our farming area. So we've got farming this side and farming on that side. I tried to split up where people sleep
Hi,
and
how are you?
work and things like that. So you got farming
Farmers
there.
is honest.
Farming
as
this side,
honest
and then the
work gets.
beds I'll show you in a second. Here we got workstations, so everybody looking for workstations. They do their things over here.
Lost track of how many blisters
And then
I
I
got.
didn't do too much. You can see it's pretty long. So we got about six or seven beds in each of these long
Crap's coming
container
in pretty
areas.
good.
But plenty of light. So we got storage, and there's the clothing storage, and obviously basic beds. Now you only got lengthwise to work with, so you can't do too much. So I kept it as basic as I could, and then just basically have sleeping place. You got storage, you got a place to sit extra, and then each cart you can go through, so the settlers can move easily in between. And this you got a door that you can close. So as I was saying, yeah, the settlers can move easily
Another
in
day of
between
hard work. Never changes.
each of the stuff. So there's a flow, a circular flow between everything. It all looks similar with the storage and everything. Okay, so we got a place to sit. Now we're on the other side, so that they can walk up and down there with the farming areas. Here's a nice platform area to walk here.
Yes.
Then you can go through there. You can go up and down in between each of the
Huh?
sleeping areas, except obviously this one not. Here's our water supply with our pump. It's connected with our power, which our power, by the way, is over here. I made this little small section here. Put
My
our
back
generator
hurts,
here.
my feet
and
hurt.
our
Everything hurts.
terminals. Our power is spread out on top of each
Easy
of
living,
these
this ain't.
box cars, and you've got some street lamps which are spread out
Do you know
in
what I call a
certain
good
areas.
day? One that
You can
ends
see I've
without
got
an
on
empty
this
stomach.
side, there's one down there, then it goes in the main
Yes?
walking areas, just to add some light. We've got a few things that are here still from the original area. So we've got some of these speakers which are left, some of them in here. Just like a reminder what used to be here. And there's some of the original lamps or street lamps. Obviously our Brahman comes to the back area here. I had another one somewhere here, I don't know where he's gone to.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
And our big screen area. Now we can add things inside here. If I make my way down here, we got a whole room here. And we can add things. We got lights that are still working. There's the floor safe. So we can add beds and whatever we want. If I get more settlers in here or send more to the side, I can add some beds in there. And we still got an area here as well. So there's plenty to do. And the settlers actually come up
Yes?
and they walk up here. You can see everything is nice and clean. I cleaned everything up. Here we've got some nice areas actually in here. I still actually wanted to add some of those tables in here so people can come up and sit up here and enjoy the view. You can see the whole settlement from up here. You can actually see a lot from here. Then we've got factories there, there's bridges. And then that's the hillside. That is the diner. I think that is can't remember the name of it now. There's a Minutemen camp down the road as well. What is that diner? That other lady that stays there. There we go, Drumlin Diner. That's it. There's that other lady with a son that live at that diner that got a little business and everything over there. You can actually get a mod, turn that diner into a settlement. I think I had it on before, but it was messing around with something, I'm not sure what. But there's something I can always add on again. Well, that's pretty much it. I didn't do too much on the back end here. So mostly it's on this side. But as I said, I can add things in here. So if anybody thinks I should add some things here at the back, you can build up walls if you like. But I left most of the original fencing alone. So that's all still the same. Yeah, the spawn points, the enemy spawn points were actually a tricky one. Especially this one, it's so close to all the living areas and everything like that. But the defenses should be enough, so I don't have to worry about this place. If I get a message saying it needs to be defended, because they've got enough firepower.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
Yes, I've
Isn't
heard
that
about
something?
the farm by the ghouls. I own the farm. Oh, everybody says that every settlement you go in, you hear about this farm with ghouls. I think that's about it. There's nothing much else. You know, it took quite a couple of hours, but I really enjoyed it. Jump up on the roof. There we go. Oh, I was actually thinking I should build something to get up to the top there, but it might look a bit weird. Okay, well guys, that is a quick rundown of my Starlight settlement. So we got our sleeping areas in all the long passageway areas there. We've got the bar area, which I'm standing on top of. Our little diner area, which we're serving all our drinks and things. There's our market area with the rest of our shops. We've got our main defenses, 1, 2 and 3, obviously for our enemy spawn spots. Particularly those two on those side, we get a lot of spawning there. There's our farming areas, we've got settlers keeping busy with workbenches. So we've got everything here we need. Oh, one last thing before I go. Either
The only
before
way you
or
get old in
during
this
or
job
after,
is assume everyone's out to kill you.
you are going to get death claws, and most of the time there's 2 of them. Well, for me it was most of the time 2. Right, this bridge, under this bridge, you get 1 or 2 death claws that will spawn here, and they do make their way to your settlement. Even though it's not an enemy spawn point, it's like a random encounter spawn point. So death claws will spawn here and come to your settlement, so be prepared for that. You can actually see here is what's down here. You can take that. Yeah, I think that's from the gunners, because sometimes I've had gunners here too. So this is like a random encounter spot where things spawn, but most of the time it's death claws. Yeah, here comes my provisioner, and there's another provisioner heading somewhere. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Starlight Diner. It's a pity this doesn't say Starlight Diner on it. You probably could do something to do it. Nuka-Cola just everywhere. Okay, well, until next time, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys again. Cheers.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.